Welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons Grave of Man interlude. The Drez and Greg Gecknu guiding. On the last time, we tried to find a Lauren, and instead we found out that we're terrible at working together, just atrocious. Killed a bunch of mind flayers. We terrorized a bunch of civilians. And, Skitter was there.
Where is Skitter? Where did I put him?
He's in the hallway.
Oh, he's over here.
Yeah.
probably
Droz went to the
fallen.
library to read books, but he found a book that he wrote himself, which he somehow forgot about. Which either means he's a very, very, very forgettable author.
Listen,
Or-
I forgot I was a dragon.
Yeah, okay, fair point. Is that how it works? Is that how I become a
forgot you
dragon?
were two people.
I mean, for a while.
You forgot to fight Gorlar with weapons.
That wasn't me. That was Dimitri. Anyway, yeah, so we're trying to find a Lauren, but Drez is most interested in finding about his dark and scary past. Dumb. Anyway, how you doing, Skitter?
I mean, I'm having an okay time. I got
How's the flooding out there? It looks like there's a lot more somehow.
Yeah, it's up to like Skitter's. Actually, it's probably like up to Skitter's waist at this point, or it would be if he wasn't standing on the wall.
But it's going in the hole.
You wanna run around on my shoulder?
There's a hole in the floor.
Let's see, where was the hole in the floor? Is like in the way back though.
Yeah, it's over. It's down in the bottom
The
right.
water doesn't like go diagonal when it pools.
Yeah,
No.
it kind of does. It like pulls outwards.
Yeah,
It doesn't
water
like go
goes
for
where.
the nearest sinkhole.
Yeah, water goes for everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it wouldn't like go waist high if there's.
It's a lot of water, man. You try draining
Yeah,
a
if there's
river.
so we made like a fairly big hole, but if there's a lot of water, like it'll still spread out from there.
You guys are functionally in a building that is underwater, and you're
It's
draining
about
into...
to get a whole lot more underwater.
Yeah.
I thought it was like a super slow flood.
Well, that's because you had a bunch of...
He definitely didn't say anything about it being super slow.
Yeah, it was super slow when there was a bunch of tables in the way. You know, kind of acting as a giant cork. Now it's,
Drez.
We never found a way up, did we?
Drez, I think I made a boo-boo.
What does that mean?
You know the giant mass of tables that was preventing all the water from flooding out? I broke it.
No.
I broke it, and I don't remember why. And, I think I owe you an apology.
I
Do
think
you
you
have
wanted to, like,
a
leave. You
why?
had a clever idea, and it didn't go the right way.
Well, I mean, I figured if that's the door, and I want to leave, I want to go through the door.
Oh boy.
I didn't consider things on the other side of the door. Stupid brain. Why did it level up my intelligence and not my wisdom? God damn it.
Well, I guess it's time for us to swim.
It's more of a slog.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to be all astronomical about it, then go right
I mean,
ahead.
the only way to leave is in the direction the water's coming from.
No, there's tree.
The tree that didn't go anywhere.
Oh, right, we went up there and it failed.
Yeah.
Are you able to swim?
I don't need to breathe for 15 minutes.
You have the cloak of the manta, right?
No,
Skitter?
I'm... Oh.
Nope, talking to Skitter.
Yeah, I still have it.
Got any druid spells?
Oh no.
Did you
Can
forget
you
about
put-
the giant portal thing that you found at the end of the last episode?
Yes.
Okay. I was wondering about that. It's like,
You can
did
tell
he
we
just...
forgot because it was not in the recap.
Yeah, that was
also
the
It's
very
also
very last...
not.
It's
It's also not on the map.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't draw
It's okay.
it.
Because you assumed we would remember things.
Well, I
Oh.
mean, it was like the
Oh, you
last
are
thing
mistaken.
that happened. Anyway, there's the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, no. I didn't even remember
Yeah.
him opening the flood, which
It
I
was like the
confused
last
by.
thing that happened because Bird was rushing us out the door.
No. No. Well, yeah, yes, we always remembered that. Anyway, floop.
What are you
The
doing,
only
you
the
fucking
only person
madman?
that's seen it is Greg. The only person
know.
that can see it is Greg.
I know.
Oh. Anyway, I'm gonna
Right, this
in
is
character.
this is
I'm actually
Greg's
gonna
fault. Right.
I'm gonna flip a coin and figure out if I actually remember that or not.
Oh no.
I do. Alrighty. Wait, hang on. My newfound intelligence has made me be able to recall a thing from 35 seconds ago. I found a portal out of here.
I was gonna get real worried if you didn't go through that portal because I do not have anything else drawn.
And
If you guys went out the door, that would be the end of the session.
Yeah. Shortest episode ever. You're not gonna do the
Chugga,
Microsoft Paint drawings you did when you killed me.
I do not have the mental acuity to make new things right now.
You just draw squares and hope it works out.
I don't know
Chugga,
what's
chugga,
outside,
chugga,
and I
chugga,
don't
chugga,
want to
chugga,
try and
chugga,
think
chugga,
about
chugga.
what's outside.
Well, you go first.
Choo.
Okay, so Drez, what you see is Greg, who is still super fuzzy because he souped himself up by. Didn't you just like take a bunch of spell crystals?
I
Yeah,
am
you're like
like
right, you're
40
you're supposed
level
to be
1
high
spells.
now.
You're
I
high as shit.
feel pretty high. Yeah.
Um,
I am playing as Greg.
But so you see Greg, who looks like one of those like fluffed up chickens. Like the birds with that disease, so their feathers don't like lie right, so they look all like fluffy and weird. He looks like that, and he proceeds to like more or less charge at thin air. Jeez. What would that do? Because effectively, this thing just looks like a crack in the air. Like you're trying to shove yourself through a closed portal.
We're Amy
Oh.
Pond?
I'm trying to decide. I'm fairly certain this would hurt more than anything.
I'm gonna attempt a strength check to try and pull the portal more open.
These fluffy chickens are worrying.
I know that doesn't work.
Okay. Yeah. So, Drez, you see Greg throw himself at nothing, and then kind of start ripping a hole in the air.
All I need to do is increase the viscosity of this portal, and then we'll be able
You
to go
take
right
about
on
9
through.
damage for mucking with stuff barehanded.
Ow! I always muck with stuff
It
barehanded.
burns.
Badoom tish.
The dimensional boundaries of the material plane are not hand friendly.
Says you.
Says Greg's burning hands.
Ouch. Well,
You do have like a Skitter size
I
hole
like to
open.
think that you finally said ouch like 20 seconds later.
Drez, I think the portal's broke. It doesn't have enough goodness in it. I think it needs more molecules.
Ow. Ow. What?
I don't know. I know words. I don't know how they fit together.
Where are you keeping this dictionary that you're just getting things out of?
I don't know. I think it was. I think I saw that word written on a bathroom somewhere. Like, why did the molecule? No. What do you call them? Molecule? No, that wasn't it. Oh, I got it. What's the difference between a? Well,
You've got to walk up to it and say the password.
the point is, I slept
Fluffy
with your mom.
chickens.
The portal seems unimpressed. However, you got closer
I'm gonna throw
to
a
it. and
stool at it.
Okay. The stool, make an attack check. Ranged attack, just kind of roll die 20.
I'm just gonna roll a die 20. I genuinely haven't thought about how to attack his
Okay.
Drez since the first session of the goal campaign.
Yeah.
You
I'd
with
like-
surprising accuracy fling the portal, the stool straight through the portal.
Damn.
You can see it kind of floating there. Yeah.
Wait, is it like stuck in the portal right now, or
No, like
or did it go through?
it's like slowly floating away.
Is,
All right, Greg
is
is
the water
gonna...
going into the portal?
The
The portal's not
portal's
touching
like
the
off
ground.
the ground,
Oh.
but maybe some of it is.
It's waist high water, right?
Yeah, but the portal isn't like touching the
Alright.
ground.
Greg goes and sits down on a stool and just looks up at Drez wordlessly.
Like to throw, like I'm supposed to throw Greg. That's gonna definitely be a strength check,
All right.
which I found is a 5. Shit.
Okay. So you grab. Are you grabbing the stool or Greg?
The stool,
Okay.
obviously.
You have
Follow the
a
thread
firm
here.
grasp on the table leg, and it ain't going anywhere.
I like to think the table like just came off.
I
you roll-
attempt to throw myself.
What does that mean?
Oh no!
Oh, did he just
my
get Resident Evil
God.
hallwayed?
Oh
Did he
no!
just get dice?
Aw.
That's a bad time to do a nat 1. How do you
Oh,
do that?
nuts!
Is your D20 secretly a coin?
What the fuck, game?
How much HP do you have left?
25.
All right. Fuck.
I have to flip into the water chat real quick to see if there's a reaction to this.
I think Greg just died.
Yeah. Yeah. So the way I designed this thing, you're supposed to get it open, not try and go through it when it's closed. Yeah. I don't know.
How did I Henderson going through a portal?
You'd think this thing had one use, but we found more. The Greg Ender.
I'm trying to decide what is a reasonable amount of damage you would take for trying to shove yourself at high speeds through a partially open portal that you will not fit through.
Is he gonna get a cool, like, Skywalker hand?
Yeah.
Oh
After
yeah,
it
he needs
comes
to have a
off?
claw arm.
No, that's probably it. Greg, you straight up lose an arm. You're out cold.
Oh my god.
Alrighty.
There's no arm. There's just kind of bad.
Alright, I guess Greg is on the floor now.
Yeah.
Unconscious.
Greg is just unconscious and down a limb.
I think I need to burn him to cauterize.
Oh
the
no, it's
wound.
cauterized. I mean, this is straight up like
It's
lightsaber.
cauterized. It's a
Yeah, no, this
lightsaber.
is. I mean, it's a clean cut, but flip a coin. I'll flip a coin.
Of which arm he
for
loses?
for which arm?
Yeah, which arm did he lose? Left is 1, right is 2. You lost your right arm.
Oh hell.
You probably didn't need that one.
I never actually picked which arm is my dominant one for this character.
Well, are you a lefty or righty in real life?
I am a righty in real life.
Well
Oh
then,
boy.
you are. Let's hope you
Oh.
have a feat coming up so you
Maybe
can
there's
get
a-
dexterous.
Maybe there's an orb of ambidexterity.
I'm gonna call you Jamie.
I think there's a little bit more than Jamie. Jamie just lost a hand.
Oh boy. But just the whole thing of having to relearn to do everything with the other hand. You exclusively have a two-handed weapon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Can you monkey grip that with your non-dominant hand?
You take severe
Oh,
penalties for
boy.
using. Yeah.
Now the only possible outcomes are nat 1s and 20s. Well, I'm gonna pick him up out of the drowning water
Yep.
and get him on the table, I guess. Because he's in the drowning water right now, unconscious. And that's not a great place for him to be.
Did they get rid of the regeneration spell in 5th edition? Oh, no, they didn't.
The regeneration spell?
Yeah. It's a... It doesn't say what level it is. That's stupid.
7th level transmutation.
Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, that used to, I think, be a lower level. I could be wrong.
D&D.
This is going
Bet
to
you
be...
didn't see this campaign, this session taking this direction, did you?
Alard is just going to rescue herself. You just establish whatever you establish. I'm just...
That's gonna take a while to
we are
for
in,
anyone to get.
I'm just accepting all Hendersons at this point, and we'll just... I mean, it's a short session. I don't have to worry about things going too far down the...
Especially if we can't get through the portal.
Oh, yes, you can.
It's true.
We're just gonna see how many limbs we can get off our characters before we get through one portal. So Greg should be on the table, like down at the bottom or something.
Yeah.
As opposed to drowning in front of the portal.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Alright. Alright. Has Skidder taken damage?
Skitter
Let's
has
see.
taken 12 damage, so he's looking pretty good.
So everyone's taken
Also,
damage.
you guys took like a long... Oh, wait, no. You took a long rest, then Skitter took damage from your dragonflies, if I remember right.
Yeah, taking another long rest now would be rough with all the drowning that's happening. Let's
Yeah.
do heal everyone. That's not the best roll. Oh well.
Alright. Well, you managed to resuscitate Greg. He's soggy and disarmed.
Am I conscious?
At the very
Yes.
least, people aren't out right now.
Oh
boy.
Oh, that really hurts. Oh, that really hurts. Oh God, do I put ice on it or
Usually
do
when I wake up, I have more
massage it?
limbs.
Wow. Okay. Skitter,
Yeah?
Merrick me up.
I
What?
mean, he's not a doctor, he's a merchant.
I
Also,
know what
you're-
I must do.
Okay.
Aren't you gonna flood his
Um,
shop?
Put it
So-
over on the table or something.
Are you gonna give him an Edward arm?
Wait, are you looking for Greg's arm? Because it's not, you don't know where Greg's arm is.
Is
Oh,
he
no, I
gonna
know.
be the Full Metal Greg?
No.
Okay. So Skitter,
Just take off your opposite leg next.
Skitter, pulls out, what looks to be, it's not chalk, he's got something else. It almost looks like a ring, but like almost like a hula hoop. And he kind of like unfolds it a couple of times, and then like he just kind of sets it on the ground, and it opens up into Merrick's shop. Well, I guess it's not on the ground because the water would be going through.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should really draw like the interior of Merrick's shop just so we actually have like a visual reference of what's going on.
Yeah.
Didn't we have that one room you would teleport in?
I think I have since deleted that room. Maybe I don't.
Oh. Yeah, there was always the Merrick shop that you would just plop onto the map.
That was like in the old days of like...
I think last time it happened was when we went through a train car and then we turned around and behind us was Merrick's shop instead of a train car.
Oh. Let me double check if I have anything of the sort. I vaguely remember that. No, I don't think so.
This really went from
Well-
0 to no arm in a second.
Yeah.
Immediate, with nothing in between. That's all.
Nat ones, man.
This is the first action of the episode, basically.
Nat ones.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. Anyway, so Merrick's there.
I
I'll
mean,
just-
you
I'll
haven't
just
lived
put it
until
here.
you do the worst possible action and then do it the worst possible way.
All right. I need to know, is Greg still hyperactive?
No.
Oh god.
Okay, good.
Dismembering
Alright, so-
yourself has significantly brought you back down to reality.
All
Is
right.
dismemberment
So-
sobering?
Yep. So Greg casually waltzes into Merrick's shop and is like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hi. You ooh. Things seem to be getting a little drastic there. You all right?
I mean, it's not a big deal. I was just wondering though, feel free to say no, but I was just wondering if you happen to have any scrolls of regeneration in here.
Oh, well. Huh.
I got coin.
You know, I would be able to procure one, yes. Let me just
It sounds like you don't have one on you when you say that.
well, I'm more of a curio shop, less of a I have random knickknacks. I could
I
fashion
figured
you
scrolls was up your. I mean, a charming and so, decadent person as yourself, I assumed would have these sorts of scrolls.
Let me see. How much would
I imagine Greg's just leaning to the left because one side's so much heavier than the other now.
Okay.
Greg is attempting to butter up to Merrick. He's not really lying, so I'm going with performance to see how suave he pulls off his
The answer is
compliments.
not.
Yes, it's like, oh, you're so
doing the math on this.
neato. I'd
Alright.
peg it around $3,000, right?
8,000 gold.
Oh, okay. That's totally within the realm of possibility for us.
Oh. Hold on. I'm looking. Somebody's saying 10 times 2.6 to the power of the level, which is about 8,000. That might be fair. I'm trying to decide.
I pegged it as like $3,000, but
Yeah, it's mostly just like at that price you could buy a scroll of Meteor Swarm for about 10, 12 grand, which I guess is exorbitantly expensive, but also Meteor Swarm is ridiculous.
excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, let's just go with 8 grand for now. I can get you a scroll, but it's gonna take a little while.
All right.
I mean,
Do you have anything that works in the short term?
well, I mean, I do.
All right.
For you.
I
have-
I don't want to alter my character sheet whatsoever.
I
so
have
I
an
need-
idea. You're not.
Huh?
It'll work.
Huh?
Huh. So he's gonna pull out a roll of duct tape.
An orb of duct tape? Or
No, a roll of duct tape. Just a
of
regular roll.
No.
Okay. And then, stronger than you expected, he grabs your left arm, your remaining arm, and he grabs your glaive axe, and he duct tapes your glaive axe to your arm.
Oh my god.
God.
Like I said, it'll work in the meantime. Now, I can get you that scroll. It probably won't take too long. You could just wait around. But there's some baddies coming out that
Or he-
portal. I'm
or
closing
he can-
this door in a bit.
Or he can be Ash.
And he shoves you out the door.
Oh, he's Ash.
Guys, I fixed the problem. I mean, Merrick did. Greg starts like waggling his like his axe arm around.
You have
Pretty cool, huh?
You have a temporary -3 penalty to swinging the thing because it's real awkward.
Pretty cool, huh? What do you think, Skitter?
How much of his arm was left?
His right arm? Nothing.
Yeah.
Just straight up at the shoulder.
What joint is he using?
No, this is his good arm that is duct taped to.
Oh.
It's
just
basically like duct
his
taped to my
normal
forearm.
hand.
Yes.
That's way more awkward than I imagined. I thought he had an axe arm now.
No.
Instead, even this didn't go right.
I'm looking.
no.
I'm looking.
Your left side is so heavy now.
I was debating
You're gonna
upgrading
have
the duct
spine
tape,
problems.
He's kind of just he's kind of just dragging his arm along at this point. Because his arms are already like freakishly long. So having
Dude,
this on top
at this
of
point,
it
I'm
all,
a fucking Dark Souls enemy.
you are.
Oh my goodness.
Uh,
You're like
anyway,
you're like those
Merrick
weird
was all-
misshapen clown monsters from Devil May Cry.
Merrick was also saying something about baddies coming out of the portal, so I'm gonna look at the portal real quick.
You turn away, and you've noticed that several of those like wisp things are starting to filter out. And it looks like there's kind of a couple queuing up to come out.
Oh, I guess that took care of itself.
Whack.
Okay. You
have
give one the smack
literally
'em.
teens of hit points, right?
16s, yes.
Oh boy. Oh
Okay.
boy.
So you take a
I'm gonna
chunk
play
out of the
Whack-a-Skull.
first one. They're not. Oh, they are actually kind of hard to hit. All right. Anyway, you still have your second attack. You're not penalized in that. This is not. This is magical duct tape ish. All right. So you cleave through the first one in 2 goes. It's awkward, but you're working. You have a ridiculous.
Barely even noticed.
Is your normal 2-hit really plus 15?
I have plus 12 with a plus 3 magic bonus.
Jesus Christ.
How does he
Yep.
have plus 12? Is it
Strength
part
of
of being
20.
his class?
So,
It's like
Strength of
stats can't
20
even go
and,
that high.
yeah, strength of 20 and fighter class, yeah.
Oh wow, fighters
Uh,
have crazy bonuses.
really?
Think so. I'm just going by what's on the sheet.
If not, some stuff's being real made up.
Yeah, so
'Cause
strength is
it's definitely
5.
definitely not what strength can do.
I
Yeah.
can't even modify the 2-hit field. Like, it just says, like, attack stat and magic bonus.
Yeah, so just take the
Yeah, like, that's a calculated...
okay, so you're gonna have to here. How about this? Can I'm gonna mess with your core stats for a second.
That's
Save-
weird that it's doing that to my, like...
Okay, there we go.
the hell?
Stop.
Are you fighting over his character sheet right
Yeah.
now?
I am.
Apparently, what the fuck? Apparently, like, we share, like, the same tab.
Really?
That's so weird. Like, if I change the tab on the character sheet, Wander can't.
Yeah,
Like-
it's weird and dumb. So I tried to give you a -3 to attack rolls, but it doesn't look
No,
like
you can't
it's...
do it. It's a calculated value, so you can't, like...
That's dumb.
Do it
I'm just
right.
gonna roll one and see. Oh no, it counted.
How did you do it?
Uh,
Oh, yeah, I
it-
see. Plus minus 3.
Yep. So
What'd you put that under?
it's on the front page.
Oh,
of your
melee
character sheet.
attack rolls minus 3. I see.
Yeah, there
I
you go.
see. Okay, cool.
Well, either way,
Thanks
you hit
for
with
doing
both of them. And we should probably roll for initiative.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Okay. Get her. Initiative. Oops. Man, I don't even know what's going on.
Just resign to it. All of reality is now Henderson.
I mean, I've kind of... So I used to plan this campaign out a lot more. I gave up on that a while ago. Which
That
is
was a
part of
good
the reason why every once in a while we hit those days where I'm just like, I have nothing and I can do nothing. because I can't plan. It's pointless. I end up wasting more time than I do actually, like, progressing.
Mm-hmm.
So next time I'm just going to make a bunch of locations, and then I'll just write the campaign as we go along.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. So, Greg, you go first.
All right.
Oh yeah, Merrick is not there anymore. He has closed the door.
Yeah.
This has worked out for me so far.
He was
Okay,
the cowardly
you
lion.
hit, and yes.
All right. Let's say this is the one that's next to Drez that I attacked just now.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hit it again.
Well, you take it out.
Didn't even slow me down.
Drez, you're significantly worried that this thing is going to hit you twice. Pretty much every time he swings, it is like coming within sniffing distance. Okay. So I'm just going to get rid of this table because it's a pain in the butt. And has probably been destroyed along the way. So there's actually not an insubstantial number of these things kind of pouring out of the portal.
Oh shit, why?
So if you look through the portal, it kind of looks like the area... remember when, the last time you saw Gorlar?
Uh-huh.
You're looking into that.
I think what happens is that they've just been sustained on bugbear flesh, and now they've grown more powerful and more numerous.
You notice one of them has a burly arm
Just one.
coming to punch you.
Wait. I need that.
No, it does not.
Oh.
It has not just co-opted your arm.
Okay, that's good.
But what if it did?
Drez, it's your turn.
Oh boy. Well, I was going to heal Greg till there was a billion enemies. Then
And
it
these
became
things
a
are pretty
problem.
weak comparatively, so there's just a lot of them. Yeah, these are CR2. They're not nearly as challenging as they used to be.
I'm double checking a spell real quick that I haven't used in forever. That is not really useful. Yeah, it might be useful. Let's have some fun. I haven't used this spell since I died. It's been that long, actually. Let's do Sleet Storm.
Okay.
Just all over them baddies.
Okay.
And they all need to do dex saves, or they won't be doing anything for a turn.
So how many? 2, 4, 6, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are higher numbers than I'd hope. They have
These
plus
things have very high
9s.
dexterities. Yeah.
Fuck.
All right. So you managed to knock this
They have
one.
plus 9s.
You managed to
Wow,
knock
Drez,
one of them
I really wanted you to be stepping up right now. I can't say I'm disappointed. Can't say I'm not surprised, but I'm also very disappointed.
I feel like those contradict each other.
Okay. So, let's see. So that's your turn. And then they all just kind of swarm out, and they're just going to start zapping.
Oh no.
One here. I should probably surround you guys first. Oh wait, no. This one has to get back up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so the one
That's not good.
with red was the one knocked down. Now, how does Sleet Storm work? Oh, at the start, they need to make their save. So I should probably actually check again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you knocked down the first. No, not the first. You knocked down the third one. So this one kind of sails out of the sleet storm and kind of lands in the water.
A weird skull rocketing across the room.
Pretty much. And then this one comes out. Okay, so now they get zappy.
No. Stop.
Oh, stop.
Right.
You are just
Okay.
the living end.
So, Greg,
or the end of the living.
Greg,
oh,
Greg.
God. Oh, God.
Drez. Okay, so Drez, your armor class is 19?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Greg's out cold.
They just take 25 damage.
Yes.
Jeez.
They rolled high.
Yeah, they did.
Drez, you take
He's
23.
back to drowning. Wait, how did I get hit 3 times? 2 times?
You got hit twice, right? Your armor class is 19, yeah?
Yeah, I thought it wasn't it just 3 rolls?
Yeah. Oh, you're right. No, you only got hit for 13. Sorry. I thought the second one was a 23. I don't know. I got a hell of a headache, so I'm just... Things are kind of...
It's okay.
Going.
He's got a hell
Wander,
of
we
an
haven't
everything
even
egg.
made it through the portal.
And you're going to die again.
It's okay.
I've died twice.
I mean, realistically, no matter what happens, I know how the next session starts, so it doesn't matter.
When you
Okay,
said
good.
that we were a mess with that Alarin, I was about to say, that's like the one session you haven't fallen unconscious, though, and then now this is happening. So I'm glad I didn't say that earlier.
I lost an arm and fell unconscious within 20 minutes of gameplay.
I'm so taken aback right now.
Survival horror video games have less of like terrible things happen to the protagonist.
This is wow.
It's like I ran into like the horrible monster with like the clipping shears. It's like, I'm gonna cut your arm off, and then he did. But then he also knocked me unconscious right afterwards.
This is just unkind. Well. Alright. I guess it's my turn again, isn't it? It can't be a good idea, can it? It can be a good idea. Alright. I have a fun, not entirely... Actually, no, I guess this is totally within the rules, probably. It's a bit of improvisation of mechanics. I yell for Skitter to dive under the water.
Okay, so Skitter...
Oh, no.
Skitter hits the, well, it's the deck, I guess.
Oh, God, again.
He submerges.
They're all floating. So... Insect plague. And we're gonna do
Okay.
the hiding in the pool from the bees thing that they tell you not to do.
Okay.
Because it doesn't work.
So, Greg is underwater, Skitter's underwater. I assume you're hitting the deck immediately.
I'm diving underwater.
All right. So,
And I'm hoping to just empty the room.
you made the right choice.
Oh wow, those are some low numbers.
1, 2.
And thankfully for me, I can hold my breath for 15 minutes.
Okay. So 2 of them survive.
And was it Skitter still has the manta thing?
Yeah, Skitter is fine.
And Greg is
I guess I'll just drag this one
we'll
out.
figure him out.
There's 2. Okay, so Skitter, who hasn't actually taken his turn, apart from hitting the deck as I was waiting to see what you would do, Skitter's probably just going to ace one of them. Let's see if he misses. Yep, he does. Huh. Alright, well, he pops up and regrets his decision. Whoop. Ouch.
Was it worth not waiting?
He was hoping to help. Okay. Spore Skitter takes 30 damage.
30 damage.
Ooh. Wait, no, it's 42. He's at half. It's not so bad.
Oh boy. Poof. Still a lot of damage to take for a throw.
All right. Well, he learns his lesson and he goes back to hiding underwater.
It's not a happy time.
Yep.
It's a bad time above water.
Yep. Okay.
I'm definitely just waiting the 6 seconds for the next round of damage.
So they are going to attempt to shock you through the water, which probably has disadvantage.
It probably dissipates a bit.
Yeah, I'll give him disadvantage as opposed to trying to figure out how that would work. Well, the miss.
I think the idea is that if we're wet, it'd be an advantage. But if we're in a big pool of water, the current needed to actually cause harm would be after the dissipation would probably be.
I'm still giving him disadvantage as opposed to trying to figure out like Pokemon math of. I don't know. You take 15 damage from getting zapped.
Ow. That's even more.
But then they automatically die. Even if they broke their concentration, I'm fairly certain Insect Swarm wipes them out. They only had 8 HP left. I can't imagine you'd roll low enough. Anyway, so they're dead.
I get rid of those and try to get Greg out of the dying pose of dying that he's in.
Okay, so Greg looks waterlogged. And he just looks like a problem.
Alrighty. How much did he heal me for?
I haven't healed you.
Oh, never mind.
I'm just getting you out of the dying. Because you're dying in the water.
Alright, I go back to looking like a dead.
Is he breathing or do I have to do CPR on
No,
him?
he's breathing.
I don't know how well you can CPR through armor.
You're not.
I guess it'd be easier to electrocute him.
I'm fairly certain Greg is incapable of wearing helmets.
No, the chest compressions.
Oh. Yeah.
Greg is not gonna be okay with Drez putting his scaly, weird lips on this precious little mouth.
No, he'd use Gust of Wind.
Oh my god, the Geknu balloon. He
well, he'd float.
Floats away like a parade float. Now he's child safe.
I was always child safe.
Well, this has been a mess. I don't know if we could make a worse situation out of what's happened so far. Alright. Where's my crappy spell? I gotta be economical about this crap at this point. Yeah, cure wounds on Greg.
Alright, Greg, you're up again.
And then another cure wounds. Level 1 spells need repetition to be useful at this point.
They were always not very useful.
That used to be all of my hit points.
All right. Greg stands back up, farts a little, and then looks around the room.
There's a bunch of kind of blackened skull things floating in the water around you. They look to
Hey, you did it! Greg enthusiastically swings his arms around before remembering that he lost one and has a weapon
Drez is
attached
underwater
to the other.
again.
All right. Portal. Right. Perception on the portal.
Okay, so you look through the portal for the first time, and you see that the wisp things have dissipated. There aren't anymore, and so it's kind of like a dark pinky like maroon. It's not as like vibrant as the portal that had been over Fort Zagnoth earlier. Instead, this seems to be further away or muted somehow. You're not really sure.
Do I know anything about portals?
I mean, you've had enough firsthand experience going through one.
What color is this portal?
It's got kind of the same pinky exterior that the one that you got shoved through by Gorlar. Like it looks pretty similar. It just looks like somebody tried closing it, but didn't succeed. You do also spot your arm. It is lying in the grass.
Let bygones be bygones. I pull up. I have a couple of crystal chunks in my inventory. I pull them up and I hold them to the portal.
You're throwing a crystal chunk into the portal?
No, I'm holding it up and seeing what happens.
Is it one of the black ones or one of the lit ones?
I have a lit one and a black one.
Okay, which one are you starting with?
The lit one.
Okay, the portal starts to open.
All right. Does it stop?
Yeah, you get about a foot out of the portal before the crystal burns out.
Okay, that one's gone. Is a foot big enough? No.
I said it was Skitter-sized earlier, so Skitter could get through. This Skitter can easily get through now.
Skitter, you got more crystals?
I don't generally collect those.
Dres, you got crystals?
Is that the type I had?
Spell crystals? Yeah.
Let's try using that. I'm trying to find how... I'm not used to looking at my inventory. Oh, there's pages of these things.
It looks like it'll take about 2 before...
What color was the crystal you used?
Pink.
I think... Yeah.
Spell crystal.
Oh. I have 10 green crystals. Let's see. It's confusing. I have the more recent note of that's on 2 pages. I have 13 green spell crystals, but then I have 6 little crystals and then 4 spell crystals.
The little crystals are spell crystals. You probably wrote those down before you even knew what they did.
I probably wrote exactly whatever you called them at the time.
Well, I think you guys had never used them before, so I didn't tell you what they did.
I still have Boss Nass's robe.
What the hell is that?
I don't remember anymore.
I'm fairly certain that's Fleshrender's robe.
I still have the Nito gear. And just a stick. Broken.
Oh, God.
It's just a totally normal stick. Yeah, the Nito gear is a bunch of, like, infiltration-looking tools.
No, I think the Nito gear was just the shiny gear I found.
Oh, the gear. Sorry. I thought, oh, maybe Skitter ended up with the assassin's tools then. Okay.
I had assassin stuff for a chunk of time. I have Dread's short bow arrows and his kill hall keys. And
yes. Which you've never bothered to use.
A druid choker that has +1 to druidy stuff. I don't think I knew I had that. I just found that again. I have spicy paint.
Did you never use spicy paint?
I don't remember how long it's been.
I don't think you did.
I have lizard folk.
He's never used the spicy
reclaimer
paint.
gear, a small vibrant potion, and 3 medium vibrant potions. Those are the poison ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Those are the bad ones. I'm gonna drop those.
Skitter loots them.
That's his problem. It's 1 small, 3 medium. I'm not touching the weird bad, the bad. So, the ones that weren't described as green, do you know if those are pink?
Those were blue.
Those were blue. So I have 10 blues. Okay, so I don't think I have pink. I could try a blue and see if anything happens.
I know where some pink crystals are.
Does anything happen?
Yes, the portal widens 1 foot per lit crystal.
Alright, so I'll use like 2.
Okay, so you get it about 5 feet wide when you're certain that it's probably safe to pass through. It doesn't look like whoever made this portal used anything safe. It almost looked like they like ripped it open. And so that's why dismemberment if you touch the wrong edge.
We learned that lesson the best possible way, which
Yeah.
is through Greg's pain.
I was just like, he took damage trying to open it up. I figure maybe he'll understand.
It's a sharp portal.
OSHA is kind of required for the. Nope, never mind. There
Journey
goes an
to
arm.
the center of the garbage dispenser.
Yep. All right. So anyway, so you get the portal open, reasonably open. Okay. So Greg dives through. No need for a check this time.
What could go wrong?
Don't move.
We need a portally sound effect.
Fair enough. So this might look a little blocky. I was moving fast last week.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you guys end up. It's weird. It's familiar.
It is invisible.
Yeah. Oh no, bottom corner.
Yeah, bottom corner.
Bottom corner.
Yep.
Oh, there it
Bottom
goes. It just loaded in for me.
It's
Wait,
way down
hold
there.
on.
This looks like an indie game.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does look like an indie game.
I think I played this game.
do 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 do.
It's like Pokemon crossed with Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah, kinda.
Those
Those are the two things I sourced for building and then environment design because I don't have time.
uh-huh.
Anyway, so you kind of land outside a small house.
We landed on Picasso.
Yeah, and those are just some like rocks that look to have kind of been put out as like it might have maybe been like a square that looks to be the remnants of like other buildings maybe, but it's hard to tell.
Mhm.
And
Or
it looks
maybe it always looked like this way. It was made to look worn, like worn jeans.
anyway. Make an Arcana check or Arcane check or something. Arcana. There we go.
Hipster area. Yay!
Okay. So,
Oh my fucking god! Wow! Oh! Not only are we both wrong, we're both convinced that we're right, and we're both
believe
convinced that each other is right.
okay.
Oh my god! For the first
So-
time, we're gonna agree on something.
So,
Are we
shit.
best friends?
Oh my god!
So-
Oh my god!
you look at your surroundings and you are struck with the overwhelming feeling that you're in the future.
We've gone through a portal into the Warhammer universe.
Yes. So you guys have exited into the future, as far as you can tell. This is the last remnant of Zagnoth. The building looks, to be about the right style, and
The
you
ghost of
definitely
Christmas
definitely
future.
feel 1,000 years older. Maybe it's hard to tell.
I like to think that both Derez and I just turn to each other and we're like, are we in the future? And we both say the word future at the same time.
They're gone. They're all gone. It's perfect.
Everything's so pixelated in the future. That's how you know it's the future. There's no more joints to columnar. There's no more zags to knot. It's just us.
We're gonna have
My
Skitter
house.
roll, just because.
I claim the only house.
Skitter rolls an 11. He does not.
Dibs.
He does not know what the hell's going on. Okay, so Drez, I don't have the interior of this thing drawn. I should probably make like generic building interiors to work with.
I imagine it looks like a square, but with one corner diagonal.
Yeah. Anyway, so you go into
But
this
maybe there's a
building.
stool.
It's a small building that looks to have been lived in by multiple people, kind of cramped, and it looks like they all died in there, but like a while ago. They're kind of like mummy skeletons on bedrolls.
They all died simultaneously, but then someone wrapped them all in toilet paper.
Probably Skitter.
Hey,
Like in the future. In the future. Like between now and here, which is the future.
I'm not sold on that, but okay.
Now, to follow through with your prophecy, he has to do that later. Otherwise, he'd break
That's
the
called
time-
foreshadowing.
Otherwise, he'll break the time-space continuum.
Yeah, he'll bring to the time spatio conundrum.
He'd go from being an arcane trickster to being a temporal trickster, and then we all die.
I think that's a class. In
What,
third
tempera
edition.
trickster?
Yeah, it's like a third
The
edition
temporal trickster.
They're
Whenever
weird.
anything bad happens to you, you say to the DM, "Nuh-uh," and then it doesn't happen to you.
In retrospect, that sounds like a Yu-Gi-Oh card, and therefore stupid. Let's not.
I go into the room too.
Okay, so it looks like a handful of people have lived in this, or had lived in this building for way longer than the building was meant for. And more or less, like, they could never fix it. It didn't look like they had the materials, so there's, like, holes in the walls, the roof.
Really reinforcing the idea of it being the last building.
Yeah, it really does look like the last building.
Investigate? That's not
Okay.
a one.
That's actually a fair bit. So you find kind of a... I hesitate to call it a journal because it looks like half of it was written on, like, old shirts.
There must have been a lack of paper in the future.
And, like, they ran out of old shirts, so they moved onto the wall. So it's kind of like, there's a stack of stuff, and then, like, it kind of, like, extends into the walls. It looks like a crazy person decided to live journal their last dwelling.
Oh no!
I ride public buses.
he's one
I
of
know
those-
exactly what that's like.
He's one of those video game characters that self-documents to weird degrees.
And so...
I heard a sound outside. I think something might be wrong, but I'm writing this right now instead of looking at it.
No. It is much more... most of it really is just pure crazy nonsense talking about, like... it looks to be kind of magical formulas and stuff. Like they were trying to figure something out, and they never quite could.
Mm-hmm.
But with those levels of investigation checks, you very quickly find references to the fact that these people did live in Zagnoth at some point in time, and had gotten stranded here. And
Which is also Zagnoth, but the future.
Yeah. And they were trying to find their way back home, but they couldn't. Whatever she had done to them, it was a little bit more lasting, and they're stranded and they can't get back. And she messed with the coordinates maybe, and they couldn't figure it out. And then it was coming.
Well, I don't see any food here. I think we're gonna have to eat your arm.
Hang on. I'm gonna roll knowledge medicine. I think if we eat that arm, you'll gain my strength. And that... I'm not okay with that, because I like being strong. So, veto.
Are you gonna eat it then, or are we just gonna carry your spare arm?
If you eat it, you'll be double, Greg.
So Greg's gonna really take this thought to heart for a second, but realize that he probably should cook it first. And
To release the nutrients.
Yeah. Is eating a raw arm bad for you? Well, I don't know. Jury's out.
Oh my god!
Greg doesn't do it.
Oh my god!
Greg's like,
we got
nah.
close enough to a coin flip for Greggy getting his own arm.
So the rolls are so bad that first your arm came off, then you thought we were in the future, then you thought your arm gave you powers, then you thought you should cook it. That you don't need to cook anything because raw meat, you find it is fine.
Oh,
Boy, I've had a string of shitty everything, haven't I? Holy God.
I mean, you
All
haven't
right.
been swinging your axe enough this episode, so they're just
All
finding
right.
other ways to manifest.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. This arm's twice the man you are, Drez. I have too much respect for it. I put it in the inventory. Old rightward Greg is coming with me.
Rightward Greg.
I'm gonna give him a Viking burial. Somewhere.
Okay.
There's no water or fire here.
So you step out, and it's not night, it's not day. Looks like there's kind of ambient lighting. Everything's just kind of pink-ish.
Uh-huh. Pink is the color of magic and healing potions. I just need to get out to over there, and my arm will
Wait,
heal.
where's the person who made the portal?
You investigated the house. You didn't actually check your surroundings.
It'd be hard not to. It's called Eyes, and it's an open area.
You said you were searching the house. You find
Investigation implies you're looking for something specific. Perception means you're, like, expanding your mind.
I feel like passive perception would have found anything noteworthy.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as passive perception.
Well,
This is
no,
D&D.
passive perception is a thing. But I
Yeah.
take that into account of, like, you guys each, more or less, it's 10 plus whatever your perception stat is. And then I don't make you roll for it. But really what that is if I'm not making you roll for it, I'll just tell you straight out if you see it. And you don't really see much.
Oh my god!
looks
I think my passive perception is 18.
Yeah, it's high.
Oh my god! How have I ever missed anything?
Usually because people are trying to hide shit real well.
Do I have a third eye?
All right, I guess I'm going to go up to the north part of this little area
Okay.
and investigate what's going
So
on up
you
here.
do see kind of some stones extending off into the distance. This is kind of more of a graphic representation of what's going on.
Mhm.
There's a lot more than just what I've put here, but it looks like you
Uh-huh.
can kind of sort of maybe hopscotch from some stones to get to another like big chunk of rock floating off in the distance.
kid checked out the north part of the island.
Yeah, I was
armed
going to
his
say I get a
backpack.
real Bastion-y vibe from it. It's cool though.
He thought about eating his arm, but thought that
that
would require-
And then it wasn't so bastion-y anymore.
the kid just raged for a while.
Hopscotch time.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh
So,
no! We could so
gravity
abruptly
here-
lose Greg.
Gravity here is a little bit less of a problem. So you actually managed to make it across most of the islands. The like little floating
Alright.
rocks to this thing.
You don't want to rest, huh? Just gonna keep moving forward. Oh
Okay.
boy, Greg,
So you
Greg,
make
you
it to
are-
this.
you have an hit point.
Hey, I have an arm.
And so
That's
as you're
not-
reaching
that's-
this,
Do you think that's synergy or something?
you realize too late that there's
Oh,
a
no.
thing on this island.
Oh, Greg.
It
you're
looks
gonna
like
die.
a rock. But as you kind of hop up, it kind of like unfurls. It looks like it was
Ew.
kind of a sleeping frog. It was kind of
Does he
just
know
blending
Zool?
in. And it is tall, and it is ugly, and it looks happy to see you. But maybe
Ah,
that's
my
just its
liege.
face.
I return. Greg
Ah.
does a deep bow.
That's not me. That's a
Oh.
slad.
What the? It's a what?
It's a slad.
What the hell's a slad?
Mm,
Uh,
I actually don't know what a slad is. I don't know D&D monsters, sorry.
well, let's see how to put this into words. Slads are, well, I mean, you know what like a troll or an ogre is, right?
Yeah.
Well, think about that, but a little bit more extra dimensional, usually a little bit more evil, and a lot more.
I was
evil,
going to
really.
say, it's smiling at me, so I think it wants me dead.
oh my god. They're like Battletoads crossed with Killer Croc.
Yeah. No,
Yep.
So this thing is like I want to say 15 feet tall. I can't remember. Here, let me grab a real good image, way better than I made.
No.
I'm just gonna chuck this in chat.
No.
There you go. That's a very pretty picture of a slad.
Oh yeah, that's lovely. Oh, that thing's gonna murder me.
Maybe
Okay.
it's friendly.
And so it looks at you and it's like, "Hi, how's it going?"
It's going pretty good. How are you doing?
Going pretty well. I mean, 1 snack, 2 snacks. You're a little hairy for a snack.
It ate a Lauren.
I'm very
notice-
hairy.
You notice it has the lower half of something. That something was probably wearing clothing.
I can find you more snacks that aren't hairy.
I'm sure you could. Honestly, I'm not that hungry. Don't really get hungry out here. But that's okay.
So, what are you eating for fun? You bored?
Yeah, fun sport. Somebody thought they could get past me, and well, you know what? Most of them did. But not this one. This one thought he'd be clever. And then I
What's
thought
past
he was tasty. What's past me? Nothing's really past me. I would say I don't really care what's in front of or what's behind me. It's just a matter of getting past. I'm a speed bump in the road, if that works for you. I'm just passing the time, really.
So, what'd that guy do to, how did he fail?
Well, he tried to take my trinkets. You
What are
notice he has a bag full of goodies that look to have probably been pulled off of other such victims.
I'm not gonna take your trinkets.
That's a smart one.
What's in them?
You know, I don't really know, and I don't really care.
Oh,
Mostly
you just like
just
having
makes snacks deliver themselves to me.
Greg just
Oh,
keeps going
interesting.
straight to the next dangerous question.
That's kind of cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
And where are you going?
I'm new in town. I'm just trying to see the sights.
Uh-huh. You mean you're heading towards that horrible apocalypse vortex thing over there? I wouldn't recommend it.
Nah, that's where I came from.
No. No, that's most definitely not where you came from.
What horrible apocalyptic
There's so
thing are
many
you talking
So
portals.
you
about?
look over his shoulder, and what you had seen from the Fort Zagnoth looking up through the portal is what waits behind this guy.
Oh. Shit.
Looks like there's almost kind of like a storm, like one of those big storms. You can see like clouds and lightning arcing all over the place. And that's just kind of hanging out, a fair distance away. But it is there.
Who's to say I don't want to go to that thing?
Common sense.
What the hell's that?
Fair enough. Either way.
I've never heard of it.
He seems a bit taken aback. Though I guess your missing arm and duct taped on weapon kind of adds to the mystique.
He's confused and then figures it out real fast.
Is it fair enough though?
Well, fine, but I wouldn't recommend going that way anyway. Unless you
Oh,
really
what
want
do you
to
care?
die. Well, I mean, a gesture of goodwill from a full-bellied fellow like myself. I don't really need another snack, but, if you want to go by, I wouldn't object to another.
But you said you don't care about the stuff behind you.
I don't.
But I'm not gonna grab your trinkets. I told you that.
Yes,
I
but
thought we had
also
that
don't
established.
Like people going by me. It's
So I can't
it's
grab
a-
your trinkets or go by you?
I mean, we could.
I thought it was
work
an
out a
exclusive thing.
deal.
Okay. I got a snack.
I don't.
His name's Drez.
What?
Is this snack fleshy?
No, he's scaly.
Oh, bleh.
see perception checks.
Drez, you can see Greg speaking with this thing. I mean, it's like 15 feet tall. It's
I'm
pretty
thinking
obvious.
I'm thinking more like, am I hearing this?
You're at least like 40, 50 feet away, if not more. Because, like, again, this is a visual
Greg's
representation.
loud.
You're at least 150 feet away.
Greg's
Damn.
a loud person.
Not when he's missing an arm.
That
Takes
makes
it
him
out of you.
quieter.
You're all tired with being armless and dead. Anyway, all right. So, what deal did you have in mind that wasn't lunch based?
You know, normally I never get to this point. Usually my snacks don't deliver themselves in such short order. Let me
Oh,
Oh, height jokes.
Yes, the other ones were a little small. That said, you know, I could let you by if
eh?
you bring me back
Huh?
the ones that got past me. They're probably already dead.
Their dead bodies work for you?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like things rot out here.
All right, laters. Whoop.
Okay, so you head back for Drez.
Hey, Drez. I engaged in
That seemed
diplomacy.
ill-advised.
I need to find the dead bodies of things that tried to sneak past this guy. I think they're in the house.
Wait, what?
Aren't there people like all mummified up in there? Or am
If
I
they
just
went-
high?
If they went past, then why would they be here?
I can't go past them. They came
But-
from the apocalypse portal.
Is he right?
No.
Am I confused? Is he
Uh,
is he super wrong right now? Because he
from
sounds
from
wrong.
a purely you have to take everything that he's saying at face value, but he is very wrong.
Oh, great! All right,
He wouldn't let
let's
me
go.
past them. I thought I was supposed to go get the bodies from back over here.
I have a better idea.
Huh?
Sleep.
No, no. If I take too long to do this, he's gonna think I suck.
You've been unconscious like many times today.
He's cool.
He'll still be cool later. We need
You
to go
can
sleep in a
rest.
creepy house.
You can rest.
Oh no. I will. You can't stop me.
Okay. So what are you
Oh,
doing
yes,
over
I
there?
can.
Greg is going
Just
to
looking
fucking-
out.
He's
Okay.
he's just going to die at this rate.
So you have a pretty good view of that storm. Kind of on this outcrop. It's a little bit higher. It's a good vantage point. It looks like there are things moving in it.
Alright. Guess I'll go down here and see what's behind this stone path.
Okay, this actually looks like it led to another one of these islands that may have gotten obliterated. There's just kind of like a cloud of dust and dirt and whatever.
Alrighty, I go back across to talk to this lad.
Okay.
Where are the people that got past you?
They got past me. They came from where you're standing and got past me. I figured that
Oh,
was
so-
obvious.
Oh! Oh! So you're gonna let me pass now as long as I come back with people from the other side.
Yes, that would be preferable. I don't really want to go that way. It's not good for my skin.
I can understand that. Do you mind if I take a quick power nap first? I very recently lost an arm, as you might have noticed.
That looks inconvenient. Why don't you just grow it back?
See, I
Oh,
would.
right. Mammals.
Right.
I forgot to
mammals.
joke about that. Damn it.
So, I
Don't
got a
take
bit of a
too
headache.
long. I
All
will
right.
get kind of peckish if you take too long. I may rethink things about fuzzy snacks.
Well, we can always work out something. I have, well, never mind.
I don't think you can fit inside the house.
Should probably actually
What?
show my audience what this guy looks like. He kind of looks like this for anybody watching this. I'll put the link in without actually showing it.
I'm gonna go into the
Okay.
house and take a long rest with Drez.
Okay, so you climb on top of one of the skeletons and just pass out.
Ugh.
Skitter sleeps on the roof. Or in the grass, maybe. Probably more comfortable. Less dusty. So, you realize that the people in here really didn't decay. They just kind of dried up.
Gross.
It's real gross. Yeah. Anyway, so you guys have a nice, 4-6 hour sleep? I'm not sure how long rests work.
It's like
8.
6 to 8.
Okay, yeah, so you guys sleep for actually quite a while. And
We need to find a place that wasn't drowny to sleep.
Yep, no, it's true. So you guys wake up feeling much better, and as you do, you kind of hear a thunk outside.
Oh, wow. What's up? Delivery?
Okay, and there is not a delivery so much as it looks like something kind of displaced some amount of mass, but there's a door sitting on the stonework.
Is it the sad door?
No.
Ooh, new doors.
Do I recognize this door?
It just looks like a totally innocuous door made out of wood.
All
Not
right.
too expensive.
Does the house that we're at right now have a door?
No.
Greg is gonna pick up the door and see if it fits.
It's an awkward fit, but I mean you kind of jury rig it.
All right. Is there?
Am I
They
stuck
got rid of
in here
knowledge
now?
engineering, but what's the closest thing I can do? I'm gonna do intimidation and try and scare the door into. God damn
okay.
it!
So
Couldn't
the-
even scare a door.
So honestly, you actually feel kind of spooked by the door. It looks like the more you try and like jam it in, the more this door does not appreciate you, and you feel like it might start pinching fingers if you keep at it.
I'm gonna take the door and just set it lean it next to the building instead.
Okay, it doesn't lean. This door does not lean. It stays
Huh.
vertical.
I try to grab it from the top and pull it down to the ground.
All right. Now remember, you're pretty intimidated
left
by
hand.
this already.
Oh, yeah.
So you got disadvantage. It is.
I'm gonna
Well,
try to
no, I
leave
guess-
this house before he traps me in here again.
I'm just gonna have Skitter roll an intimidation check because he has no bonuses. Yeah. So this door is intimidating you.
Okay. Well, there's 2 strength checks.
Okay.
Holy crap.
And so you slowly, and it does not sound good. Like it sounds like you're breaking something bad.
At least it's not me.
You manage to drag this door down to the ground.
You didn't
Drez,
consider...
check out this stupid, weird, dumb door.
Did you try opening it?
Greg tries to open the door.
Inside is a very pissed off looking Merrick.
Oh my god.
That's the last time I do delivery.
I can't tell if that was Greg or Bird.
And he has 2 things. He looks at them, and then he throws the bigger thing at you, and then the door winks away.
I look at the big thing that he just dropped on me.
It's a bag. It's heavy. It hits
I
the
open
ground
up
with
the-
a thud.
I open up the heavy bag.
It's an arm.
Uh,
It's got some straps on it.
huh?
does he have a metal arm now?
It's yeah. It's kind of familiar looking.
It's like a Dimitri arm.
It's Dimitri's arm.
Oh! Why did I not think of that immediately? Whenever you lose limbs, you can get Dimitri limbs.
All right. I'm going to. Is this arm cursed with Dimitri?
You don't know.
Oh, is this how we get Dimitri back?
We're gonna fucking revolver ocelot Dimitri back in.
All right, well,
God.
today took a
All
turn.
right. Well, I guess I'm gonna
All right,
try
just
and
whip on that
like
possessed arm real quick.
surgically attach the arm.
It has straps.
Yeah.
Oh,
Surgically attaching something with straps. It's kind of worrying.
I'm gonna
I
surgically attach my backpack.
Drez, I only have one arm. Do you mind like strapping this thing in?
Where do arms go on mammals again?
I kind of wiggle my nubbly at him.
Roll a medicine check, Drez.
Oh no.
Alright. You managed to get it.
I do a
Vaguely.
decidedly average job.
Yeah. It is seated adequately. Ish.
All right. Does it work right?
I mean, you can lift the arm, you can move it around. It is not betraying you yet.
It goes straight for his throat.
Kill. Yeah! Greg starts like fist pumping with his robot arm. And then starts like tearing off some of the duct tape. That's like
can he feel it?
No, there's no sensation in this limb.
eh. So he
Well-
starts like tearing off like the duct tape, like fur and stuff like that, and it's well
Oh,
very
no.
painful.
Oh no. Well,
But he's got both arms back. So they call him old two-arm Greg.
fewer spine problems, I guess.
You notice he's got a bit of a lean to the other side now.
Just can't get the scale right.
Skidder!
He needs a counterweight on the other on
Yeah.
the shoulder of the strap.
Check it out! Robot
Oh.
arm.
That's
Yeah.
worrying.
You want one?
Not really. I kind of like having all fingers and toes on natural.
I mean, the portal's probably there. You could make it work for you.
I mean, I think I'm good. Also, that's Dimitri's arm. I don't think we had spares.
He had two arms, didn't he?
Yeah. I don't want 3 arms.
I'm not saying like go for a third arm.
But also, like, that arm's about as big and long as I am tall.
Uh-huh.
That's really... I mean, back issues, man. But,
You
like,
guys really have hang-ups on
everything.
changing lib counts.
I mean, we can get some straps on there.
you
and,
gain limbs evenly in a well-distributed fashion.
Yeah. Well, because I'm good at it.
That does not look well-distributed. You notice that,
Alright,
like...
I
So-
have a much harder time hopscotching while
He's
all
just
uneven.
clank-
The
Linking and
other
wobbling.
noticeable thing is this is a Warforged arm. It does not have the extra reach.
Aww.
Oh, he's got a tiny arm.
Yes,
A
you
tiny, heavy arm.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, you're like a charger from Left 4 Dead. Just one
Awful.
little dangly arm on one side.
Hey.
Welcome back. I see you have rectified your small deformity with another larger deformity.
Yeah. Mammals, right? Crazy. Anyway, is it are we still good for me getting past you?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I have some friends. Are they good to get past you?
No.
All right.
I work on a per meat bag.
Per
basis.
meat bag basis. But Skitter's
Y'all work it
invisible.
out. I'm going over here.
Yeah, let's see what Skitter's stealth check is. Very good.
shit.
Skitter's gone.
All right. I'm just gonna fly straight up.
Oh, he's not gonna like that.
That's fine. We'll see how far
He's
it
gonna
takes to
take
get
his
out of
ang-
line of sight.
He's gonna take his anger out on me.
That's fine. Also.
Yeah.
Fine, I'll fly down. That's extra out of line of sight, because I can just go under the island.
Okay.
Bloop, 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 bloop.
So you just fly around.
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
That's on that tab.
Okay. You hear kind of like a in your head.
I hear a
Sorry, it was a little bit more drawn out on my end. I'm
Oh, on
fairly
our
certain
end, it was
teams-
literally just a hurt.
Yeah, it was more of like a mm-hmm.
Oh, I see.
Oh,
Yeah, on our end,
it's all
quieter.
sassy.
Yeah.
We only heard like literally like the first
Yeah, the
quarter of a
noise
second
gate
of that
left you
sound.
at.
Yeah. Well,
It sounded more like the Slad was disappointed that his food got away. Like, oh.
I mean, I didn't
Anyway.
see wings on the frog monster. Bloop, 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 bloop.
This is very weird. There's no stat blocks for these things.
For the...
Why would you
Slad?
be looking up the stats for the Slad by any chance? That doesn't make any sense.
I'm sure he's not attacking me or anything.
Edition of Dungeons and Dragons is that? I'll probably just have to pull up my. Ow! I might actually have to get my brother to photocopy it for me. That's wild.
Huh.
All right, whatever. Not a big deal. Okay, so you get past, and you find yourselves on a big, open, islandy thing, and it looks much quieter than the rest. But there's a lot of scorch marks all over the place. It looks like something was burnt real bad around here.
Hop scotch.
I guess I'll try coming back up now.
Okay, so you get to the island, and it is almost completely empty.
I'm going to investigate and see if I can find any dead bodies.
Really looks like somebody went on some kind of burning crusade.
Okay,
Ah.
so you find kind of nothing. There are like rocks and like it's not just all flat. It's like there's shit all over the place.
Okay.
I don't know why they all look like shark's teeth. Let's try and. There we go.
All right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
This one kind of looks like a tricorn hat.
Yeah. You can wear it, but you're gonna have to make one hell of a strength check.
Can do. Nah. I've already hurt myself enough today.
Okay. So, you don't find really much of anything.
Okay.
It looks like whatever came through has come and gone.
All right. Well, I guess keep exploring. What's
Okay.
down here?
So there are technically these islands are elsewhere. It's not like this whole thing is a giant loop. This is just space economy, so I don't have to draw like a big
okay.
long area. Otherwise, the final island for this map is directly next to the previous one, and that doesn't make any sense. Anyway, but so it does look like there's some more of these rocks, and it does look like shit went down harder and like more substantially the further you go.
I can't look at any of these rocks without seeing all of them as teeth.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are.
I'm sorry.
They are nom noms.
There's like shark tooth in the bottom, molar on the top right.
So you're saying that there's actually a bigger canyon between me and this island and what's implied here?
No, like you can. These are jumpable. It looks like they're all kind
Jumpable,
of.
you say?
Yeah. The main thing is
Uh-oh.
it looks like there's a lot of fire. Okay. You guys make it across, and the next set of islands that you see look kind of glassy.
Huh. Okay. We should be careful when we jump onto these ones.
I feel like I see problems coming already, so I'm gonna try to give Greg the warp Jordans.
I have boots that make all terrain normal terrain.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, I meant more
I'll-
for like you have the ability to get around.
Oh, what am I gonna do? Crit fail on one of these jumps?
Oh boy.
Also,
Eh.
like, canonically, your character cares way too deeply about those warp Jordans to ever take them off.
Even beyond all use.
Yeah. No, you rolled too many low rolls that I forced a character trait on you. Even if you won't do it, it's there.
Yeah.
Okay. So you find one real big island. And so at this point, things are starting to get hazy. Like, you're starting to go into this storm.
Huh. Well, I guess
long
I'm gonna look
series of
for
islands.
any dead bodies.
Okay.
I am convinced I need to find this guy's lunch.
Okay, so you actually find them. They are fused with the glass that you're standing on.
Hell.
Are they
hell.
not Alarin?
No, you do not see a Lauren in the mess. But it looks like there have been not an insubstantial number of people that, like, I want to say about three dudes that you can see. And so there's like one guy that kind of looks like this, and it looks like he kind of got caught by surprise. The other two kind of look like this.
So is there a glassless around here?
You're not really sure. But it looks like
Interesting.
they...
I know, I'll look for it with my eyes.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Let's see. Is that a...
No,
I don't
that's just the catch-22 of like how do you find a Medusa and crap like that.
True.
I get it.
Okay. But yeah, so these guys are frozen in different places under like a thick layer of glass that looks to have been growing over them over the past, I don't know, 16 hours? 17 hours?
Okay.
They probably came that way.
And it looks
Well,
like they're wearing... they look like they're wearing fairly similar armor to that dead Jin that you found a while
I'm
back.
gonna chisel one of them out.
Or
Okay.
have they turned into glass, or are they just encased in it like amber?
It's kind of like yeah, encased in amber. Like it looks like this island has been growing.
Ah.
Huh.
And like there's more of this black glass stuff on the islands that you came from, but
Well,
less.
now you can take it back without getting any debt on you.
Okay. So you start chiseling the guy
Where's
out.
the fun in that?
It actually doesn't take too long. Your axe is pretty damn sharp, and you're feeling muscly right now. So you get him out, and he is, well, you have a assassin frozen in carbonite. At least he looks kind of assassin-y. He's got, dark robes and, kind of daggers and tools and stuff.
All right,
the
those are my
athletics
two
for?
jumps for getting back there.
I just
with
really
the
want
body.
to see. I just really want to see what his
Getting back to
1.5
the slide.
arms axe grip is.
I wouldn't really look into it too much. Yeah, I
He
carry the
probably
one
just swings
back
by
with me to
like
the sled.
torquing his torso.
He's the
Oh,
axe
that's-
twerker.
That's about one.
I just wanted to show you I'm good for it.
Uh-huh.
God damn it! All right.
Now she's gonna have to go back and forth like a mining NPC in an RTS.
All right, there's my
Just
other two
make the-
athletics checks to get back here.
So
make the
you
lap
don't need to
3
keep
times.
jumping. At this point, like, you're
You should
pretty
just-
fine.
If we're in
Okay.
low gravity, you should just throw them at
Yeah,
him.
you are practically moon jumping. So you're carving these guys out, and it takes a while. Make a perception check, Drez,
Perception check.
because you're just hanging out. There is something moving in the fog, and it is big. It is very big.
In what direction?
Every direction.
Oh,
Oh,
goody. That's probably not a problem.
But you do notice that the island on this, like the closer one, is starting to light up a little bit, and you can kind of see crystals poking through the fog.
oh.
Guys, there's something
Huh?
big moving in the fog. In what direction? Every direction.
I appreciate that, but I gotta get this guy his lunch.
The only time he's ever been honorable.
Okay, so you deliver all three. It doesn't take too long. But in the time you do, Trez is noticing that things are moving around. So I'll just kind of
All right.
drag them off.
Okay. Now, all right, now you got my attention. What in the hell is going on down there?
Did we leave?
Alternatively, jump.
Oh,
Okay.
no.
So you jump to the final island, and you find yourself. So I should probably roll for Skitter, because this is the one jump that you actually have to roll for.
Oh, wow.
Wow. He does a flip.
Yeah, he does tricks on the way over. So you find an island that is very familiar in style. And
Oh, this is where we fought Gorlar.
it's
I
not
think.
where you fought Gorlar, because that got wrecked, but it looks very similar. It looks like
Yeah, we
you know,
Ragnarok
maybe
that.
kind of the same stuff's going on. There's like, kind of the purpley lightning going all over the place, and it is dark, and it's kind of hard to breathe, and it
Quick,
doesn't
we need a
feel
normal
good being
gem
there.
or whatever it was called.
But you did succeed at least one of your objectives. You do find a Lauren standing in the middle of this area, a giant severed tentacle next to her, and a bunch of bodies.
And so the party is reunited once again. Hopefully, for the last major interruption of the year. We'll see. Scheduling issues are hard. But what exactly took Alarin? Why did they take Alarin? And just what is in that storm? Well, I guess you'll have to find out next time on the next episode of Dungeons & Dragons: Grave of Man.